Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now we're back on the rider career in today's episode and we're going to be doing two races in today's episode as well. We start off in the Netherlands at Assen, an awesome circuit but very challenging, and then we go to Germany in the second race I do believe. So let's get straight into the first one and hopefully get a good spot on the grid. So here we go. Oh my god, another poor lap. We were over a second and a half off the pace there. Let's just try and go another lap. Oh god, almost took out another rider and my teammate. But I'm really struggling around this Assen circuit in these wet conditions. I knew it was going to rain for this race. I just knew it. So we're going to just have to try and be really good in these corners and just try and push it a little bit more. I still think fifth is not going to be good enough. I want to be on the front row of the grid if I can. So let's see if we can just push it behind our teammate Bulliger and see if we can just get past these two. I know that I have got some pace. Oh, it's Binder as well. Let's get past these two and see if we can just push it. So we're the fastest at that first split point. Zip it into that corner, try and hold the speed, but I'm just struggling in the slow corners. I'm just finding the back end of the bike just losing grip. I'm hoping it's not going to rain any more than this. It's just light rain at the moment, so hopefully it stays like that. I don't want it to get any worse than this, otherwise we're really going to struggle. Right, just hold it into this turn. We've got the fastest split point, and hopefully we can get the third. Now we've managed to get to the three of the fastest split points. It's just the last section with that horrible chicane right at the end that I'm struggling on, especially trying to slow this bike down in the wets, but hopefully we can improve on our time. And no, we've slightly dropped time on that third split point. Now that's a bit disappointing. Right, let's just try and hold the speed for these turns and just try and hopefully hold it into that last difficult chicane. Right, just hold it. Oh, I touched the curb there, but yeah, that's not too bad. Slow it down. Right, dive in and flip it over. That's not too bad. And accelerate to the line. Can we just get a little bit quicker than our previous time? And oh, so we get fourth. That's one place better. I think I need to make a few adjustments, so I'm going to just jump into the garage now, guys. We didn't improve on that time, and our time actually dropped down to fifth in the end, so we're just going to have to go into the race on the second row of the grid and just go for it, guys. So let's get straight into the race now, so here we go.
Hello and welcome to the 8th event of the Moto3 season. Today we're here in Assen, where the Dutch Grand Prix will be getting underway any moment now. At the moment the track is completely soaked and the rain shows no signs of letting up. This will definitely prompt race direction to declare a wet race.
Oh my god, guys, the rain has got a lot harder and these conditions are going to be very tricky. This is going to be the hardest race that we've had on the game, I think. So let's just get straight into it.
Just a few short moments away from the start of the Grand Prix here at Assen, the Dutch TT ready to put the riders through their paces yet again.
Right, so here we go in the Netherlands around this Assen circuit. Let's see if we can get a good start and try and take a few places. And it's all go! Let's try and get a good start. No, I didn't get a brilliant start. I've got Martin on my left-hand side and McVie on the other side. And he's probably going to dive into that turn. I'm going to have to just be good on the brakes. No, got into there a little bit too hot. And we've dropped a few positions. So we've dropped down to P6. That was a mistake from the start. Just try and hold it. Try not to panic. There's loads of time to try and gain a few places. We've just got to be really good in these wet conditions. Just try and hold that inside. Oh my God, I've just got taken in the inside, so I'm back down to P6, but managed to snatch that position back over, and I've got it taken over. No, I've just managed to hold it. I'm just going to have to be really consistent in this race. I mean, the conditions are even worse, so the times are going to be slower. I've just got to stay within touching distance of the podium positions. Try and hold it through there. Just try and be nice and smooth on the other side, and just try and drive it down here and try and tuck in and maybe get a... No, we've managed just to turn in just before a rider tried to go down the inside. Just try and stick behind Mir. We can't let the leading group get away here. We've got to stick with them. If I finish in fifth, that still would be good, and we've managed to dive into there, and we've managed to take Mir, so that was a good pass. Can we hold it though? He's probably going to dive in the inside. No, we've managed to hold it, and we're up to P4. So already we've managed to take one place. So if we just stay with them, there's always a chance, guys, and that was a good move. Right, let's just try and hold it towards the end of this first lap. It's going to be tricky whatever happens, so we're going to have to be really good on the brakes into that chicane and try not to lose it, because any braking on those curbs, it could be game over, and we don't want that to happen. We're doing really well in this rider career. Let's not ruin it here. Right, slow it down, dive in. That was nice and smooth. Yes, very smooth. I'll take that all day long, and we've managed to get a good drive out of that turn. Let's just try and take a little bit of slipstream here from McVie and try and dive past if we can. Can we take his position? Yes, let's go right. Oh, we've managed to take all of them, but I've got into there way too hot. Slammed on the brakes, and all three of them are going to dive past. So that wasn't the cleverest move, but we've managed just to hold that position. So we're still in full for the game. We flew into that corner and we couldn't slow it down enough. Right, so we've got a rider coming up our inside. Just hold it nice and tight. Don't full throttle it there. Turn it over. Yes, try to hold the position and just try and be... Oh, God, contact again. I keep getting pushed out wide, but just managed to hold on to that position. And we are still holding on to these three in front. McVie, Canet and Fanati. We've got to stay with these three. These are the three that are going to be probably in the lead all the way to the end, so we've got to stick with them as long as we can. Can we take a position here? If we can get a good drive into this corner, we might be able to take a position. Let's just dive into this corner. No, we're getting a good slipstream from them three though, so we can just stick with them. We've still got time. We've still got about a lap and a half to go. We can still get a podium position here. Let's just dive up the inside, nice and clean, and we've managed to get into a podium position, but is he going to go down the inside? No, he didn't go down the inside, and I'm into third place, so we've already... No, Fanati's come up the inside, and I've dropped down to fourth, but just didn't hold that tight enough, and he managed to take the position back. And that was a really annoying thing. We really did a good move there, but then we ruined it. We're just mucking up our braking, and again we've mucked it up, but you can get away going over that curve, and we've managed just to get back onto the circuit. Let's see if we can... Oh, what a move! Dived up the inside of Fanati there, right behind Canet, and McVie's are leading this Grand Prix in the Netherlands around this Assen circuit, but Fanati's going to dive up the inside into the chicane, but I've managed to hold a decent position, and we've managed to get through there okay, and we managed to get a good drive behind McVie. Can we get past McVie here? We've got a lot of slipstream there, and we've managed just to get right next to him. Am I going to be able to get into this turn? Oh God, this is going to be tough. Let's try and get the brakes on this time. Yes, that was a bit better there, but Canet managed to get a good drive out that turn, and he's managed just to pull away, but I'm in P2, which is a much better position than I thought it'd be around this circuit. Now all the... Oh no, Fanati's managed to get up the inside. Is McVie going to get up the inside? Yes, he is, and he's pushed me back to fourth. He's having a look to see which way I was coming, but he didn't realise they're going to come back up the inside, and I'm back into third, but he's going to come back round. No, he didn't get a good drive, and I've managed to just get past Fanati as well. He's right beside me, and I should be able to get past him, but it looks like Canet is going for the win, and he's managed to pull out half a second here. We're going to have to react if we want to get a little bit closer to him. Let's just try and hold the speed. I've got Fanati right on my right side here, giving me loads of grief, but I've managed just to hold it through there a little bit quicker than he did. Is he going to come up the inside? No, he didn't get a good drive through there, and I've managed to hold the turn there, and I'm back into P2, and I've got to just try and push a little bit more. Can we win this Grand Prix? If we can just have a couple of good corners here, we might be able to do it. And we've dived up the inside. I've managed just to slip up the inside of Canet there. A little bit of contact, but he braked really late there. I was expecting him to go a little bit tight. That's why I actually went in there. I wasn't going to make contact there. I was going to just wait for it, but he just braked in the middle of the turn there, and I've managed to get past him, but I'm expecting them to probably catch up here, so we've got to hold it nice and tight, try not to make any mistakes, and we should be okay. Oh God, the back end of the bike hit the curb, and it just bumped up the front a little bit, but I managed to hold on to it. They're still very, very close. We've got to nail this turn here. We can't make any mistakes. Slow it down into this chicane. Don't lose it. Stayed onto the tarmac, and we should be able to drive it to the line. And I think those three had a battle, but didn't see who was in second place. But what a victory there in Assen. What a fantastic race. We battled all the way through there, and we managed to get the fastest lap of the race on that last lap as well. That was a really, really good result. Now we move on to Germany for the Saxon Ring. Hopefully we have better conditions than this, because this is extremely tough, but I enjoyed every minute of that. So let's get straight into it now, guys, and hope for better weather.
Hello, we're joining you live from the Sachsenring circuit in Germany. There's already a buzz of excitement inside the paddock, and in a few minutes race direction will get the qualifying session underway. At the moment it's raining heavily over the circuit, and to be honest, it doesn't look like the weather conditions are going to improve at all.
Typical. Heavy rain again. What a surprise. So we're just going to have to go into qualifying and just try our best, guys. This is going to be another challenging qualifying. Right, keep it nice and tight. Oh God, lost a bit of grip there, and that's going to cost me. Oh dear, these conditions are tough. Even harder on this circuit. There's just no grip at all. Let's just try and hold it around that last turn and just see what time we get here. I don't think it was very quick. Oh, we've got up to 6th. I'll take that. But let's just try and push another lap. But these conditions are ridiculous. Into these slow corners, I have got no grip whatsoever. I've slid off, and I think I'm going to go off again. Just can't stop the bike. The bike, oh the God, the controller is rumbling like hell. It really doesn't like those slow turns. I've made a few adjustments to the suspension, but I just can't get to grips with this bike. This bike just doesn't have the same sort of suspension as the Honda that we had with the British talent team. I wish I'd stayed on that bike now, because this one just doesn't like these conditions. Right, just try and hold it round the turn and just try and just catch these two up. No, we're just losing time here. I expect this is going to be a slower lap. So we're slow on that first split point. Let's see what the second one is. Oh, not too far away from our last split time. So let's just keep on going. Now the fastest lap is a 1:31.551. So that's where we've got to be if we want to get a pole position here. But I don't think I'm going to. We've still got plenty of time. So, oh God, just lost the speed. Went onto the curb. And at that first split point, we're about nearly 0.2 behind. Try and hold it around this corner. Again, just losing grip. I don't feel like I can brake any heavier than that. Otherwise, I'm going to slide off. On the Pro Physics, it doesn't take much to lose the back end in these sort of wet conditions, so you're going to have to be really good on the brakes. Again, try not to brake at all, and we managed to get into that, and oh my God, do you believe it? I've got pole position. Unbelievable. Right, so we got to the end of the session and our time dropped down to 2nd, and we didn't improve on our time. Those conditions are really, really tough. This is going to be a difficult race. I've just got to be careful on the brakes. That's just where I'm losing it mainly. So let's just get straight into the race and hope for the best.
Hello from the Sachsenring, and welcome to our live coverage of the German Grand Prix. The preparations are all done and dusted, and Moto3 is about to take to the track. After the rain a few hours ago, the skies have finally cleared up, but there hasn't been enough time to allow the track to dry out. This means the race has been declared wet, and it leaves a difficult choice of tyres for all the riders. While the marshals wave the green flag, the riders can focus their thoughts and prepare to race another German Grand Prix here at the Sachsenring circuit.
Right guys, so it's stopped raining, but it's still a wet track, but that track might dry up. This might help us, but getting into that first corner is not going to be easy. So let's see if we can get a good start here. And off we go around the Sachsenring in Germany. That's not too bad, but Mir got a really good start there. And we just got to be good into that first corner. Right, slow it down, don't overbrake. Just get nice and tight. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh God, just hesitated there, and the back end spun up a bit there. Oh my God, it almost chucked me off there, and we dropped that position, and Mir's got nice and tight into there. Let's just stick with him. There's still quite a bit of water on the circuit. Hopefully it will dry up. Sometimes it does in these races, and then once we get a bit of a dry line, then hopefully we will be a bit better. Oh God, nice and tight onto that turn. Got two riders sitting on my right shoulder. Just try and hold it. keep it nice and smooth, and the back end is just wanting to step out here. It's really pulling me out wide, but I've managed to stand it up, and we're still sitting in second position. But Mir's starting to get away here already, and we've got a rider sitting behind us. It's Martin. So Martin's coming around the outside. Oh God, he just made contact with me, but I've just managed to hold firm and got nice and tight into that turn. And we've just got to try and stick with Mir as long as we can. Hopefully we'll be able to get any slipstream going on that straight over the finish line. We just can't lose distance with him. We've got to try and stick with him as much as we can. Be good on the brakes, just use more front brake, get that front end turned in, and that wasn't too bad. We didn't have to brake too much, and it looks like me and Mir have slightly pulled away. Let's just dive up the inside here. Can we manage to get it up the inside? Oh yeah, we just managed to turn it. Made a little bit of contact there, but we managed to turn it in. We didn't really force him out, but he's going to probably get on our slipstream and come back past us, so we're going to have to try and take a nice tight line going into this turn and be good on the brakes. He's gone slightly wider. Hold it. That wasn't too bad. Just trying to dab that front brake, not too much back brake. And we've managed to hold it into that turn right onto the apex, try and flip it over, again trying to be nice and tight, and again try not to hesitate this time. That was a little bit smoother, and that was much better. So we're still holding the first place, but we've got a rider literally behind us, just waiting for us to make a mistake. Again, just trying to be nice and tight and good on the brakes, and as you can see, a dry line is developing. This could be perfect for us as long as we stay within it, and again, it's trying to pull me out wide, but now I've got back into that dry line. But Mir's going to come up the inside here. I'm just going to have to concede the position. He's a lot quicker through that turn, and I've just managed to brake there, and he's going to go really tight into this turn here. We've got to try and hold a decent position, and he lost it slightly in that turn. I managed to dive back up the inside into first place, but he's probably going to come back past the game once he gets in our slipstream down the hill. And we've just got to be clever here. Try not to do anything rash here. Just try and be good on the brakes. Managed to turn in there just before he came out, but his centre's really out wide. It's probably going to come up the inside onto the curb, and I lost 2 places. Connect and Mir managed to get past, but can we dive back up the inside? Try and be good on the brakes. Oh, we just managed to sneak in the inside there, and we've taken the position back. Wow, we managed to just go in there as quick as possible, and we managed to hold that. If you can get in there and get it turned in, it's the best way to get past them there, because they always take that wider line. Right, just try and get a nice tight line into this. It's really starting to dry up, so you can see loads of dry sections here. This is going to improve the times as well, so it's going to be nice and quick on this last lap. Just got to stay within that dry line, and hopefully we won't lose any grip. Try and be nice and good round this turn, trying to hold it, and we're just managing. There's loads of battling going on, and I think our teammate Bulliger's just got into second place, and Martin's in third, so Mir is dropped down to fourth. Oh my God, loads of battling going on behind us. Right, let's just try and hold it into this turn, trying to stay on that dry line and try and hold the speed. Oh my God, it's pulling me right out to the right, but I managed just to stand it up. And we've got our teammates right on our shoulder. We've got to try and hold it. Please, teammate, don't ruin our race. Please don't put us in the gravel. Oh God, I think that's Martin. Martin almost took over us as well, and Mir's back into third place, and we're just trying to hold this lead. It's not going to be easy. Now we've got to be really good on the brakes here. We can't afford to lose it here. Right, stay in that dry line. Brake. Trying to hold that tighter line. Oh God, we just lost it slightly. The back end's pulling round, and Martin and Mir's managed to get past. Right, just try and hold that turn and try and dive up the inside. We should be able to hold it without any contact. I don't think there was any contact that time, and we managed to get in front of them, and we're going to take it to the line. What a move, and what another win. Fantastic. What an episode today, guys. 2 wet races and 2 wins. I cannot believe that. Now, as soon as that dry line started to develop, I felt like I had more grip. I could leave the braking a little bit later, and that's what won me the race. Now, if it stayed wet or it started raining, I don't think I would have won that. It's very, very challenging in the wets on this game, but then I do like the fact it is challenging. Also, guys, we're probably going to start doing more episodes with 2 races so we can move up to the Moto 2. So if I was you, I'd start voting to what team you want me to go for when I move up, and hopefully we can start on a good team. But I'm going to up the laps in the Moto 2 series just to make those videos a little bit longer. Thank you so much for the support. Please give this a big thumbs up, and I think we are in Brno for the next race in the Czech Republic, so let's just double check that. And yes, we are. So I will see you in Brno, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.